claim you're an Israelite, walking around with fringes every day like he said, and then be dealing with them goddamn Masons, man.
Right.
That's straight. That's wickedness, man.
And he was in Greek. He said he a Q.
He was a Q.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this has something to do with all of that. Hey, because that whole Greek thing is just a lower level Masonic order, man. That's where that comes from. That's a lower level Masonic brotherhood, man.
That's the knowledge of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
It's all Luciferian. It's all worship of Satan.
Tinges of homosexuality. Yeah. That bald-headed nigga, you can tell he did something.
He had a spirit on him.
Yeah, he had that spirit on him, man. He had that. It was a evil, rough, I know everything spirit, and I can see how he can get other men to do what he wanted to say because he come at them hard, but he come at them with a lot of words. It's almost like a mean, polite.
It's a stern father spirit.
Yeah, a stern, polite.
Used to have.
But it's
it's
in wickedness.
Yep.
He come with a lot of words, and he overwhelm you with all the words he using. So you don't know how to fight back, especially if you ain't rooted, you ain't gonna be able to fight back.
This is Romans 16 and 18. It says, "For they that are saved at our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach with their own belly and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple."
That's that old nigga, right?
Yeah. He deceived the hearts of the simple.
And my man, you was being hella simple up here.
Yeah.
You was breaking it down in some type of depth for you, but you let hunger deter you. I even hyped you up when it was like, man, you don't love it. Like, yeah, I love it. But you love feeding from that buffet versus feeding from that pure plate of truth, from eating from that river of living water. This is where the rivers of living water is at, man. In this doctrine, the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, I'm right.
What is it?
Matthew 10, 38, 39.
It's Matthew chapter 10, verse 38. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. And that Jake didn't want to. He want to have one foot in the truth and one foot in the world. You gotta make a choice, man. It's your salvation that's on the line.
Yep. That's right, bro.
Everything in this world is temporal anyway. So your Masonic meetings, your following IUIC, it's only one truth. And eventually you want to make a choice between this truth and the world.
I wanted to ask that dude too when he said that, even his woman, was on him about him wanting to do things as an Israelite. I wanted to ask him, did they complain when you was in that Masonic shit?
Right. Well, we know the woman going, you know what they gonna do. Whatever
They gravitate to wickedness. You gotta remember, these women represent you. There wasn't just one woman that was tapping into all of it. It was all of our women getting dabbling with the philosophy.
Yeah, with all the snake niggas around.
Yeah. It's no different than today. What was going on in the garden? Who you see all up in the school system, all in universities, learning all this wickedness from. You see our women in there.
For what? To benefit him in a carnal way. Whether it's through flesh or vainglory or not in a righteous spiritual way.
And it makes them feel like they're equal with us because they feel like they got. I'm educated. I got the knowledge, so I could be able to, I should be able to reason with you. I should be able to talk to you. Act like she's independent. Hey, the serpent was like, hey, you're gonna be like gods.
You about to say it.
You're gonna be like gods, knowing good and evil if you tap into this.
Right.
If you learn about sacrificing to idols, if you learn how to be a lesbian, and if you learn how to, look down on your man and act like you're equal or better than him, and all this shit that society teaches our women today, you learn that, hey, you be equal with the man.
Right.
That's why they feel like they're equal with us to this day.
Yeah, because they're fulfilling on the carnal side what they believe the serpent was talking about, that they would have that knowledge. You know, so because that's what the problem with the woman was. She wants to be on that level. You know what? The spirit is so beautiful that they still ain't on the level. And it ain't for them to get this level of it. Yeah, you got the knowledge of the world, but you don't have the knowledge of Yahweh Ma'ashem Yahushua. That's the difference. You ain't ever gonna get it till the Most High give it to you in righteousness. You gotta still come through a man to get it. You can't get it on your own or through the goddamn devil or the serpent. Shit, I forgot what that. Just real quick. Sirach 6 and 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. Friends meaning brothers in the faith. We did a brotherly deed to explain this to you, the right thing that you should be leading toward. But what happened? You took on with your enemy. You know that the Mason is your enemy. You know better, but you still want that. You still want that level of something from them. Still connected to them in a certain way. You can't give it up.
More than you connected to the Israel.
Yeah.
Because you ain't in no camp.
Right.
You just walking around with friends or
Watching
something.
videos.
Jay don't
You know what I'm
understand this
saying?
now.
And if he was watching videos like he says, he would know that Masonic stuff goes back levels up to the Rothschilds. If you watch GMS, we always bringing out who the Rothschilds are and where it goes back to. So you fooling yourself.
Even if he was with Nathan, he wouldn't be dealing with that Masonic shit.
Yeah. I think some of them cops might be.
They take that oath. They take that oath. Yes.
To be a detective, man.
But he don't teach it, but you see the appeal that they would allow to type in the book. Because this is what I heard about being a Mason. As long as you believe in any higher power, you can be in. Which leads you into the higher power of the Luciferians, you know? As long as you believe in that they're your higher power. They got you. So it works for them. You can be a Hebrew Israelite and a Mason, according to them. But according to the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, it ain't gonna work, man. If you really want to deal with that guy, you're gonna bring him to a choice. You're gonna bring him to a choice. You better come to the conclusion before he bring you to the conclusion. Because it could be the conclusion of you.
And that's something else too, bro. I'm just thinking about all the stuff he said. He got fringes on all these clothes, but he don't belong to no camp.
Right.
But you going to Masonic meetings.
Don't act like you ain't here for something tied into that. Because them niggas is here too. You here for something according to that.
It was on some demonic shit.
Yeah, UAB, I forgot USA, USB, something like that. And then acronyms throw you off because you don't Google them. Well, I'm gonna Google them. Fuck that. No, I can't do it. You got something?
This is Hebrews 13, verse 9. It says, "Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein."
Hey, the not profiting part is the fact that this ain't getting you salvation, man. This meeting or whatever else, the whole Messiah, that ain't gonna get you salvation from the coming destruction, man. That's all you should be preoccupied with. Salvation from the coming destruction, the end all be all for this whole spiritual belief thing. Y'all believe in it on a low level, so okay, I kind of live this way and it's cool, but you don't really change nothing about your life. Well, there's a day that's coming and you can't get through it without faith or the name or being chosen, right? If you got your foot too deep or you got your foot into something that you shouldn't be into, man, that's going to bring you out of the full understanding and belief in this word.
I got something. So Sirach 19 and 19, it says, "The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality."
You trying to hit 2 on 1, right? If I keep the commandments, literally, then I can still dibble and dabble in whatever else I'm into. It don't work that way, man. It's a
You ain't
spiritual
keeping the
thing.
commandments if you're doing it.
Right.
You know?
You can't.
You're dealing with doctors and devils.
I gotta bring it, bro.
It says the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency. If a servant say to his master, I will not do as it pleaseth thee, now afterward he doeth it, he angereth him that nourisheth him. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. That's not the wisdom that the Lord is dealing with. That's the very same knowledge of wickedness that this world performs. That was what caused us to start, basically that's what caused mortality among the sons of God.
Right.
Was basically when Eve went in the garden and then Adam followed after her, they started to learn the knowledge of wickedness.
Yep.
Basically, they learn how to walk in the ways of the heathens.
Yep.
You know, and all the things that you pick up from the heathens are things that are not profitable. They're pretty much, if you do what they do, you're gonna live a short life. So you ain't gonna live very long. All right. Look, the Greeks and the Romans, them Edomites, man, they were doing all type of wickedness, man. And homosexuality was always at the forefront of every empire, of every heathen nation, man.
Yep.
That was always the top practice in every heathen nation, man. Homosexuality and child sacrifice. You know?
We're going into a topic. So if you have a question, maybe we kind of pop to something.
I mean, like, what type of question?
Like you asked us to read that book. You want us to read your favorite scripture, but what good is that? If you,
I mean, because that's the one that gets me through the day.
which tribe are you? Which this is what you call a date. This is what the Bible calls it. Are you on this side? Just take a good look. Are you on this side? What tribe? Which one?
Shy,
What was that?
West Indian.
Was it in? Well, that's how far you got down the list, or that's
No, that's where I'm from.
okay.
I mean, I'm a Christian. My name's Martin, by the way.
Looking at this shit
My name's
here.
Martin.
White boy.
I go to First Baptist Church, but it's been a while since, I actually
You Native American, right? The Christian church that was set up by the man that took over the Americas. He brought that and defeated the Native Americans. He came over here and conquered and colonized and stole his land from the Native Americans in the name of Christianity. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't partake in that. Don't deal with the church.
But this is, I just like to
Follow, hey, just follow the Bible, man.
Yeah.
We out here preaching the Bible.
I know the Bible. I know the Bible.
What's your scripture, man? What's your
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. We are hard pressed on each side. We are not forsaken. We are not struck. Therefore, we are
Which verse?
chapter 2 Corinthians, 4 verse 1. 2 Corinthians. 8.
Yeah. We're in trouble on every side.
We are not prosecuted. We are not.
Read up something.
Read up something.
Right now, I'm down and out. I'm down and out.
Start at 5.
Somebody just stole my backpack. Somebody just. Man, I'm down and out.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 5.
I'm gonna make a quick point. You may be physically down and out because you come up here in the middle of the Lord and telling you the good word of God.
Yeah.
You in a good place right now. I think these trying to
For we preach not ourselves, but of Mashiach Yahushua, the Lord.
That's who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. That's his real name in the Hebrew. Mashiach Yahushua. Okay? Christ Jesus. Okay?
And ourselves your servants of Yahushua, for Yahushua's sake. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach. Verse 7.
Could you take your hat off? Feel it? Feel it a little better? Okay, bro.
But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are.
This is talking about the Lord's believers, His disciples. They get persecuted. They have broken spirits. You know, things are not always going well for them because of what they stand for.
I mean, that's, like I said, everything was typical for me, but I still have faith. Somebody's going to show me I'm not from here.
You basically what you are is you're a broken spirit. You caught so much hell here, and your spirit is broken.
All that drinking.
We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed, always bearing about in the body of the dying of our Lord Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body.
That's my favorite verse. When I'm down and out, that's my favorite verse. I'm not down and out, but I know somebody will feed me, somebody will give me water, somebody will, but down and out, I had a backpack, I had this and that. I'm not from here, I'm from Arizona, and I'm trying to get back up there, but I just been down and out. I started playing around, and I started kicking the can.
I like to have one night. Let's have some like more.
So my legs get small.
Okay, then. All right.
That's the reason why, Jake is drinking, man. Yeah. That's why Gad is doubting out. They know for, he drink the beers and all that to soothe yourself. The scriptures say, give strong drink to him that's ready to perish. Jake is down at the bottom. But you want to know why our people as a whole is down at the bottom? It's because we disobeyed the Heavenly Father. We gotta return back to Him. You gotta acknowledge, first and foremost, you need to acknowledge that you're an Israelite. The Native Americans on this land, they're Israelites. And not only we could declare that with prophecy, but even history backs it up. You know about the Las Lunas site over in New Mexico?
Yeah.
What's on that stone?
That's where I'm actually, my mom and my family's all from there, Mexico. Not part of the res, but I'm originally not really from Winter Rock. And then Farmington, New Mexico, she brought me to Mexico. That's where my family is at. Flagstaff is where I stay at, but I'm coming from here, from the Bay Area. Los Angeles, San Francisco, pretty much just walking sites.
Hey, well, you stumbled upon the truth today.
Yeah.
So hopefully
just trying to get spirit a little bit. Just trying to get. I'm 37. I'm just trying to get my foot like.
Yeah. And it's messed up because when we were in the ancient world, when we were established in the kingdom of heaven, that 37, you'll be well off. You know what I mean? In the ancient world, we were well off at 37.
Yeah.
Some of us are well off by our teenage years.
Well, I mean, I know that's when Jesus Christ was at 33, when we were put on the cross and everything like that.
Yeah. So he got persecuted. We got our servants are not greater than his master. We got to get persecuted too. But the reason why we got persecuted because it was part of the curse. We didn't follow the statutes, laws, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. And now we have to follow it through faith.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I'm doing right now. I'm on faith. And I see you guys standing here and I see the Bible. And like I said, I'm down and out. I'm not actually down and out, but I say down and out. But I just wanted to hear my favorite scripture. It helped me out.
You an Israelite, man. You're an Israelite. And the next world to come, man, you're gonna be ruling, man. You're gonna have riches. You ain't gonna be down and out, running to and fro through the country, wandering from state to state. You ain't gonna have to do that. Yeah. Right now, our people are suffering majorly under a curse. That's the reason why we're so low right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not suffering. I'm just.
I see it on you, man. You suffering. You catching hell, man. Our nation, we catching it bad right now. But the Lord's getting ready to change that. He gonna lift us from this low condition. And he's gonna put us back on top.
Yeah.
You are a brother, man. You a brother, man.
Thank you. Like I said, I seen the Bible. I just wanted to hear the favorite verse. It's my favorite verse.
Good verse too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man.
God bless you guys.
All right, man. Now, how could you say that they not Israelites?
Kind.
They got that natural zeal, man.
Yep.
You see how the word comforts their spirit, man?
Thank you for the water too.
Oh, there's no problem.
We gain two forms of water. Water this and water that.
Water is life. Water is
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Hey,
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can see the sincerity in it. That ain't our people.
Right.
For you, all Israelites are black. Out of here, man.
God is broken down, man. They suffer from, post-traumatic syndrome, from basically the distress, the depression from being conquered as a nation. Somebody came into your house, beat the shit out you, raped your mother, your daughters. You know what I'm saying? And took your house, man, and kicked you out of it. Killed your relatives, man. Killed you off, man.
You in the basement?
Yeah.
Established a holiday off.
Yeah. So of course, they're gonna be down and out, but it's time for them to really. They gotta strengthen that feeble knees, man. They need to get up. The scripture, the prophecies say, God shall overcome at the last, man.
Look, everywhere you name got a camp.
Yeah.
I was in the Bay, I was in LA, out here. Hey man, well, you didn't. How many times you came across the truth today?
Yeah, man. But he's just a prime example of seeing how low in condition our people are as a nation.
And a lot of our people are like that, man. Yeah. Hey, let me say it this way. Most of our people are like that, but they put on a facade that we're doing better. And then there's a low level that we accept as a people. We all live in check to check. Don't know if we're gonna have a job next month or whatever. He just is more fresh with it. His is actually more on the forefront. We got disguises, but any of us could get fired tomorrow. Go to work on Monday and get fired.
One thing you can say about Gad is the most outcasted tribe of Israel. They ain't got shit. They ain't got nothing.
Nobody's linked up with them.
They ain't got no connects. They ain't got shit, man.
Yep, they ain't even beefing with Issachar, like blacks and Hispanics. At least y'all know, y'all in the same neighborhood. Where Gad at? Gad is mingled in, but he don't know. He think he one of them. He's isolated off from everybody else. That's how, and I know Esau has a special hatred for you Gadites, man, for you Native Americans. He has a special hatred for y'all, because y'all was whooping his ass. We was whipping y'all ass and when you first got over here. When we realized, oh, that's the devil, we was bucking y'all
No
down.
pictures,
Man.
please.
You can have one of the signs.
Sign.
Please not of us.
I'm not taking a picture, y'all.
It's all good. Thank you. You know, but he has a special hatred for Gadite. Look at how he treated him. The whole Indian giving thing came up from that, right?
Yep.
Give somebody something and then take it back away. That's what it is. This has nothing to do with Native Americans participating in it, but getting shit taken from them.
Hey,
I'm
man.
gonna make a deal and take it back.
And you so-called Native Americans, man, your only way of revenge right now is through this.
Yeah.
You get your revenge by coming into the knowledge of the truth.
Yep.
Once you get that, now you got a free mind. The scriptures say, sanctify them with the truth. Thy word is truth.
Yep.
The truth shall make you free.
Yep.
You come out of that mental bondage by coming into the truth. And then once you do that, you can get all the revenge you want on this devil spiritually first.
Yep.
And then the Lord's gonna give us that spiritual power, and you physically gonna get this devil, man. You know? The Lord's already raising up Israel right now on a carnal sense. That's why He raising up that spiritual racial tension. You know, this shit is about to pop in this society, man. You know, y'all all in the same boat. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why every time when Judah march, y'all get in on it too.
If I can say, to tie them all in, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a car going through it. They ain't accepted it in what was formerly known as Mexico. And then Mexico itself, where you've accepted to live, got hit with 3 major earthquakes. But then Puerto Rico got hit with 2 major hurricanes, going through the same things. And guess what? The so-called Negroes been getting hit by cops over and everybody, man. Nobody's escaping. South America, nobody's escaping. Everybody's in on these same curses, man. But to get your revenge, this is how you gotta do it. You gotta first fish, then you gotta hunt. When the Lord gives that green light on hunting, He gonna give you all the fishing poles and all the hunting tools you need to do it. Starting with this book.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
And that's who He's calling. He's calling you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Hispanics, and so-called Natives and Seminole Indians, man. He's calling you to wake up and come back to Him. That's what He's doing. Is everybody gonna come in? No. But He's calling you. He's sent it through you to pull His elect out. Go ahead, bro.
And they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters.
So He wants you to first pull out the elect out of all His nations of people, and then He gonna make them fishermen into hunters. And who do they get to hunt? Get Isaiah 13. You know what verse that is? Yeah.
I think it's like 15 or 16.
Yeah, it's in 17. That was it on that?
It's also what in Micah 5 and 7.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's your enemies, man. You gonna hunt your enemies from every level of the earth that they try to hide. Get that in Micah 5 and 7. Get that in Micah 5. Bring that up when you get a chance, bro.
It's 13 and 15.
It's around there. It's about the chance, bro. You'll see it.
Which one you want to come out?
Chase Road.
Yeah, Isaiah 13 and 15, 16.
Yes, in verse
No, that's
15.
It is.
Start up. Start up at matter of fact, start up at 12. Start up at 12 first. Start up at 12. What was you saying? Start up at 12.
Isaiah 13 and 12.
Yep.
And I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
How will He do that? When He makes him a fisherman. Right? Then when He changes to 100, then you're going to really be precious. Keep going.
What's gonna make you precious is you basically going through the furnace of affliction.
Yep.
All right, he's gonna try you. He's gonna try you. That's what's gonna make you purified and white.
And the acts of that is that fishing process.
Yep.
That's what you're gonna be doing that same affliction process, that tribulation process, that refining process. Go ahead, bro.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Yep.
And it shall be as a chase roe,
Yep.
and as the sheep.
That's what we're gonna be hunting. You enemies, particularly you Edomites, but all you enemies, we're gonna hunt you like a chase roe. Like hunting season, like Elmer Fudd, we're gonna hunt your ass, man. Go ahead, bro. Like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, we're gonna hunt you. Go ahead, bro.
And it shall be as a chase roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up.
No, you gonna have no protection. Open season on you. Go ahead.
They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yep, hunted.
And
Just
everyone,
like we always been in that movie up with Ice-T, surviving the game. We always bring that movie. That's literally what they did to Ice-T.
They were trying to hunt him.
And that was them elites hunting Jake. Right? But guess what? The table, it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation unto them that trouble you. Reward unto her double. We gonna hunt you. We gonna hunt you. But you ain't gonna survive the game and turn the table on us. Like Ice-T did in the movie. We're doing that now, and that's why we're coming back to life. And we gonna hunt you.
Yeah, because right now Jake is docile as hell, but momentarily you start seeing all these things that Jake is out there protesting about. When this shit starts to become more frequent than ever, you hear about, because Esau, he ready for war with you niggas. It's gonna take a lot to stir you niggas up, man. Right? It says that Judah is a lion's whelp. He crouched him down as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? All right? It's gonna take, first and foremost, that spark from the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai for you niggas to finally start raising up, man. And eventually that's gonna happen. That's the racial tension is right now is leading up to that.
Esau's waiting for you. Just like in that movie. What did they do in that movie? They could have just killed Ice-T off the top. They built him up first to get him on a level for the hunt of the game. They built him up for the hunt, so they want Jake to fight back. They waiting on you, Jake, to get up from the energy of this race riots and racism and all this other stuff, so you can fight back. They want that fight because they're prepared and they believe they're gonna win. They got every advantage to win on a carnal level.
They weaken you niggas. They turning you effeminate. You don't have that warrior spirit like you once had back in the ancient world. That spirit of you that you see on 300, that shit is out the window with niggas, man. A nigga, he'll just pull out the heat, you know, because he doesn't know how to combat, how to war, you know. He got all the devices to keep you docile. You stay drugged up. You know, the music that's perpetuated on Jake in the hip hop, so-called hip hop community, is about popping drugs. So you niggas are high all the fucking time, you know. You drink a lot, all right. So you don't even have the courage and the energy to fight your enemy. And whatever weapon of war that you have, he put it in your neighborhood so you can use it on yourself. And he know that that's what happened, man. This was all set up by this, like the Native Americans, man. Gad, the reason why you see them just, every city that you see Native Americans, they just docile. They feel that war's me spirit. They feel, you know, depression. They defeated. You see it on them, man. The guy that came up here, he was defeated, man. He was broken.
I was scared to ask him who his enemy was because he's so defeated. He probably wouldn't even say it's the white man.
Yeah. But he's the main one. That's why I have to put it to him like, hey, you talking about you the Christian church, or the man that came over here and raped, robbed, and murdered you and took your land from you, he came in the name of Christianity. So you might want to come up out of that. Come up out of the church, man. That's your enemy.
He got fed, bro.
But that's the reason why he keeps
biscuits.
he keeps these, these liquor stores available for Gad so they can stay drunk because Esau knows about the history. Prior to them being on this level of depression and feebleness, when they wasn't drinking all that booze and shit, they had the might, the power to take down this devil before he came up with the gun.
Yep.
All right, because Gal was a natural warrior. So what other better way to keep them docile than to give them a bunch of drugs and a bunch of drink, fire water, keep them with that liquor, keep them drunk so they don't rise up. So those Gadites, hey, they're defeated, man. But the real Gadites that's coming into the truth, those are gonna be the Gadites that's gonna get the revenge.
Right.
Are they gonna fuck these devils up, man? Along with the rest of the nation. All right, Judah is the Lord said, rise up the tents of Judah first. So Judah is gonna put that niche, put that spark, and it's gonna that wildfire, and all the other tribes, they're gonna come forward, man. And right now, it's starting first and foremost with this truth, with the knowledge. And the rest of the tribes in the world, they gonna get together when they see adversity, when they see we got the common enemy, man. Why the fuck we keep fighting each other? We might as well turn to the common oppressor, And that's basically what it's gonna be, That's you finished that, and then I think we still got Michael, right? Yeah, get that next.
Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Hey, imagine, I don't know if y'all ever seen this, it might have been 30 for 30 at E60 or something on ESPN. They showed Bo Jackson, the great Bo Jackson running back, right? This dude, you know what he do now? He shoots bow and arrows. He hunts with a bow and arrow right now. Like the spirit of God. Imagine that man hunting you. You can't outrun him. You can't outstrength him. And he's got an arrow hitting. That's how we gonna be when that day comes. From docile and defeated like that guy I look to like Bo Jackson. That's gonna be the difference when the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah is on us and he made us into hunters, man.
That's how far we've fallen from
the opposite way, right?
Yeah, God.
Yeah, we've fallen that far from that warrior spirit. That was it on 16?
I ain't go to 16.
Okay, here's 16. Yeah.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
All of y'all hunting you, hunting your babies, hunting your women. We're gonna ravish your women through the spirit. When there's lawlessness, if we Gomez told him earlier, in that time of war, when it becomes our physical war, when he makes us into hunters, then we're gonna the women of the good-looking women of the other nations, we're gonna murk your family, and we're gonna have fun with you. You're gonna work for us. And y'all ain't getting a ride back to Israel. Y'all still gotta walk. You choose y'all before that, y'all still gotta walk back over there too. Don't get it no shit along the way.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
That's how you break a nation, man. That's how we were broken. The Gadites were broken that way. The Hispanics were broken that way. The so-called Negroes were broken that way. All of these people were broken that way, man. All of Israel is broken that way. That's what they did. We have to render unto them double in righteousness, man.
Right.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
There it is. Hunted.
It's Micah chapter 5, verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as the dew from the Lord.
Yep, sprinkled among all the nations of people. We got to find those righteous spirits out of all the other nations, no matter what they look like.
As the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the Son of Man. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flock of sheep, who if...
A lion stands out amongst all other beasts. in the forest and in the field and in the jungle, you stand out. There's no mistaking a lion, man. A lion, like, there's no other sound like the sound of a lion, man. No other animal makes that type of noise. No other animal has that look at you like that. You know?
Yeah, and also with a lion, you understand the nature of a lion, man. The reason why they so fierce is because of their strength.
Yep.
A lion can run up to 50 miles per hour, man.
Yeah.
And when he gets that fucking fast, and when he leaps from that speed,
Yeah.
when he comes down on your ass,
Yeah, all that weight and force.
all that weight and that force, man, you broke it. He got you,
Yeah.
and he's gonna rip you limb from limb, man. When a lion pounces on its prey, it's over for that animal, man.
One video that's out there, that lion chasing that zebra, he just smacked him
Yeah.
on the ass and broke him down.
Broke him down. I like in that movie The Dark Knight with Morgan Freeman, I forgot his name of his character, what he said in that movie. Lucius Fox, right? He said, how is this gonna do against dogs? He said, should do well against cats. And I thought about it, how many animals have more than one weapon upon them besides their bite or their claws? Cats basically have both. And not just one, they got 4 claws, though they use the head, the upper ones, and their teeth. They'll just bite you and be done. They can just scratch you and be done. The strength without the claws can crush you. You can't outrun them, you can't outjump them, you can't outclimb them. That's Jake. When Jake is in their righteous space, when they're in that warrior space, that righteous warrior, that's how Jake is. That's why ain't nobody gonna really boycott the NFL. No people gonna stop watching it. Nobody, because you want to see Jake run like that. Run, jump, catch, cut. Hey, a lion going 50 miles an hour, he'll break down to 40 and then cut on a dime. Jake can do that. Maybe not 50 miles an hour, but Jake can run like that. And we're going to be able to run like that too.
Esau need all that strength that Jake has, all that might and strength, because we're mighty men, all right? The Israelites, we're the top mighty men of the earth.
Okay.
Esau needs Jake to channel that energy towards entertaining him. Because if Jake used that energy towards him, it's over with. You know? You want to keep that big, strong nigga, you want to keep him occupied with you want to keep him tamed, man. Keep him preoccupied with doing other things that are more on the safe side.
Grow taller,
Yeah.
grow wider,
Yep.
stronger, faster,
Yep.
everything, man.
Hey, somebody get Genesis 49, man. Since we talking about it, Genesis 49 and start at.
They scattered us just because they know that if we all together and we all know we Israel, they can't fuck with us, man. That's why we scattered abroad. They won't tell us they'll tell you a Puerto Rican or a Cuban. They won't tell you who you really are.
Well, I just want to add to what you're saying, because scattering us is one thing to keep us out of the numbers, but we can't win carnally. We need to, if we gather together enough, we'll get the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai on us, you know? And then we'll mount up through his power and take you down in numbers.
Still stay in Micah. We're going to go back to that. Get that in Genesis
Genesis
49.
49 and 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Yep.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of
He's
thy
the head
enemies.
tribe, and he's the tribe that our Lord sprang out of.
Yeah.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Yep.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Yep.
Judah is the lion's whelp.
Meaning they going to respect Judah.
Yep.
They ain't going to magnify themselves against Judah, man. Judah is the head. That's the so-called Negro, right? Go ahead.
Judah is the lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. You know? Basically, when you return from devouring your prey, you know, because we're known as a warrior nation. We known to subdue and take. Like King David, he had his kingdom was an example of subduing, subjugating nations, going to war and fighting that skillful battle. Okay, he was like a lion on the enemies, man. When he slew the Philistines or those Hamites, and then he was also putting a foot in Esau's ass, man. You know. Go ahead.
He stooped down, he crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, man. Because right now we're the prey. Usually our enemies was usually the prey back then, but now since we're in captivity, the Lord took away our might. He took away our that spirit. We're prey unto our enemies. We're crouched down, meaning we're subdued. Okay, we're laying down what our enemies, you know, they got they foot on our necks, man. But the Lord's getting ready to switch that. He's going to put the spirit back on Jake, man.
That's right.
They're going to raise back up, man. You know, especially when he gives his elect the power, though. That's when we're really going to be turned over, man. You know,
Because you don't know he's dealing with us.
yeah. That's when you're gonna know. That's how you go. That's when you're gonna know it's the vengeance of Yahweh.
That's right.
You know.
God of Israel.
Yeah. Yeah. Read that again.
Judah 49:9. Genesis 49:9. Judah is the lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, as an old lion, a lion that has no strength no more, or he's feeble, he doesn't have fight in him no more. Just like them niggas in the, basically them same niggas that's in the athletic world, them niggas are defeated, man. They just got a hell of strength. Jim Brown, he's an example of that. He's a tame lion right there. We were talking about him earlier. That's the spirit, Ray Lewis.
Herschel Walker was down with this shit too.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis, you know.
LeBron James. Even though he talking, we know what it
Charles
comes down to.
Barkley.
Yep.
Charles Barkley,
Yeah, Shaq, that big ass nigga.
you know.
That big ass nigga's supposed to be, man.
He supposed to take out 100 Edomites by himself.
Hell yeah.
Big as he is.
But that nigga, he'd rather put on a dress for me. So.
Flash his Masonic ring.
Yeah, flash his rings and shit. You know?
That's why they keep him in commercials.
Yeah.
You know, he down with the general and icy hot and all this other shit. You know,
Gold bars.
yeah.
Shaq soda.
Verse 10. The scepter.
Read 99.
49:9. Judah is the lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rise him up?
Who shall rouse him up? Who shall charge him up? Who shall get him ready, man?
We're going to get him in that spirit like a ringmaster, right?
He's gonna give him back his strength to fight his enemy. The Lord is gonna do it, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna put that spirit back in Jake, man. It says, was that Zechariah, is that the 9th chapter? And he's gonna take his bow of Judah and fill it with Ephraim.
Yeah.
You know? And it's the Lord that's gonna give him that strength back. And somebody also get Numbers, the 24th chapter. Because even, Balaam, he even prophesied, even going way back then, that at the last days, Israel, we gonna overcome. We gonna destroy these nations, man. You know, you see Gad drunk as hell out of his mind, man. He don't even know what's coming, man. He think it's gonna be like this forever, man. He's just docile.